Hello, everyone. Welcome to Vigilant Driving School. Today, our topic is moving off. So, first thing you do on your test, you're going to move off from a park position, and this is something really, really important because this move off is going to happen at least 3 to 4 times on your test. So, you will be parked, and the examiner will be asking you to move off when you're ready. So, why they are doing it multiple times more than anything else? Is because it's related to your safety, how you move off safely, smoothly, and swiftly. So that's what we're going to learn today to make sure we are moving off according to the test standard. Even after the test, in your real life, when you're driving, every time you are moving off, we normally see people moving off really casually and then end up in collisions and accidents. If we just be a little bit patient and take few more seconds and do our checks, we can move off safely. And obviously, if you're doing safely, you will be able to move smoothly and just try to be swift as well without delaying or causing too much delay to others. So we're going to learn how we're going to move off safely, smoothly, and swiftly according to the test standard. So first thing is we follow a routine called POM routine. P for prepare, O for observation, and M for move. If you remember these three letters, that will remind you of the routine. And if you remember the routine, you will never miss anything and you will be following the protocol of moving off. So what includes in prepare is prepare is equal to turning on your ignition, making sure your engine is running. Sometimes you are on a busy road, you don't hear your car engine. Your car could be electric, hybrid. So you're going to make sure that your ignition is on. You prepare into your gear. So if you're moving forward, first gear, if you have to reverse back before you move off, you're going to select reverse gear. So ignition on, selecting your gear, and then finding your biting point. If you're driving a manual car, so you're going to find your biting point. We will discuss the biting point in future topics as a topic as well to understand the biting point more. But biting point is a point where you move your clutch to a point when the car is ready to move forward. It is ready to push the car forward. So biting point, you're going to get engine, gear, and biting point is equal to prepare. And once you have prepared your car, then you're going to do your observation. So O stand for observations. Observation has multiple points to check, like including your three mirrors, your front window, and your left and right blind spot. I've seen a lot of debate on social media and online. A lot of instructors, they are not emphasizing on 6 point check and they say, oh, you don't need that. I kind of disagree with that. The reason is this is a habit to develop. It's not a magic or a switch you will turn on the day of your test and you will start doing this. So you have to develop this habit. 99.99% maybe you don't need that, but imagine 1% you're not in the habit, you are by the school and kids are around and you're just checking your 2 points and you're moving off. So in that scenario, it can be a bit dangerous. So that's why we should follow this 6 point rule or 6 point procedure. The only thing you need to be careful about doing this, that you're not doing it like a robotic move. So like doing really slow, like you have seen some videos online, people doing that. It has to be a bit natural and a bit quicker. You're not doing it for the sake of doing it. You are actually scanning it, scanning for any movement, any pedestrian, cyclist, children, pets, any moving object. So you're going to make sure you are actually scanning it, all the points. So your first point is over your left shoulder through your left blind spot. You can look through the rear passenger windows. Make sure you're moving your head nicely. Left, 1 point. Your second point is your left wing mirror. You look there. Your third point, your interior mirror. You look through the rear window. Your fourth point is your front windscreen. You look ahead if anybody is reversing out their driveway or coming into the driveway. Then fifth point is your right wing mirror. And sixth point is over your right shoulder blind spot. Make sure you look behind this pillar and in front. So better to look there and there. Once you have done your 6 point check, you are checking, is it safe to signal? How do we move? How do we let people know we're moving off? By signaling. So we're going to make sure, is it safe to signal? Why is it safe and why not it will be safe? When you see any car coming behind, few cars, maybe 3, 4, 5 cars, do not signal. Wait for them. How long they're going to take to pass? Only few seconds. But if you put signal on, but you're not moving off, you are becoming a hazard for them because they will be thinking that you have a signal on and you might move off any moment. And that's where you become a hazard. So any hazard is a bad thing. So you're going to make sure when you are checking your mirror, if there are few cars coming, wait before you signal. So once you have signal right, Now it's time to release handbrake or parking brake to move off. So after you release your handbrake, you're going to do a final check over your right blind spot before you stare out. And as you're staring out, you again checking your right wing mirror until the moment you have moved out and you moved off. So this is called checking your safety points and moving off safely, considering everything. Another scenario, if you are on a busy road and there is a queue of traffic, in this case, you have to put signal on to let them know your intention that you want to move out, but you will not force yourself in. You will be just signaling and waiting for them to offer you way voluntarily. And for that, if you are looking in your right mirror for their signal, if they give you a signal that they are giving you way, do not move off straight away because you waited there for a few seconds. Might be somebody on your left has come. So make sure as you got the signal to join, you quickly looking over your left once, then right, and then you moving and joining the traffic. How you will get their sign? They can either flash their lights, they can slow down their speed, and they can stop for you. Remember, you're not supposed to flash lights at anyone on your test, and otherwise you only flash your lights. Think about it. Yes, only to show your presence there, same as your horn. You can only use your horn to show your presence. So similarly, when you are moving off, they are giving you flash, you respond to it, but you never flash at anyone, you never wave at anyone to cross, because when you flash or give them a signal, they stop looking and it's become a hazard for them. Maybe you didn't check your side mirrors or anybody was coming or not, and you just wave them to cross or pass, they stop looking, so you're creating a hazard for them and danger for them. So that's why we never signal or sign to anyone. We just stop, wait, and let them decide. So similarly, when you're moving off, people are flashing their lights to say thank yous and give ways. It's a standard practice, but it's not legal. Make sure you are not flashing your lights. So when you're moving off, you're considering all these points. Make sure you take your time to move off. What examiner is saying, you're going to hear it properly, listen to all words until he finishes sentence. What he's saying, please move off when you're ready, means you need to make sure it's safe to go and you are ready to move. You only move when you're ready. Do not panic, do not rush. Take your time, but not too long that you just stay there all day. So just be more vigilant. That's why we say vigilant driving school. Stay vigilant, stay with vigilant. Okay, that's all for moving off. We could add more things to it, but it will be really long video. I will be already cutting it short in parts so you can see it. Get benefit of this video. Share with all your friends and family who are looking to pass the driving test. It will be helpful for them. And I'll see you in the next video with a new topic. Till then, take care, stay tuned. Thank you very much.